In December 2025, Nicolas Maduro remains the president of Venezuela. Navigating a complex web of political and economic challenges, this is the story of his presidency. Amid escalating international pressure and internal strife, the United States has intensified its campaign against Maduro's government, marked by actions such as a naval blockade of sanctioned oil tankers. The U.S. has seized ships carrying Venezuelan oil and carried out strikes against vessels in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific, alleging involvement in drug trafficking. These operations have, according to reports, resulted in casualties. The Maduro government has strongly condemned these actions, branding them as acts of piracy and violations of international law. Maduro, in a direct response, sent a letter to Latin American and Caribbean heads of state, decrying what he described as U.S. aggression and its far-reaching impact on the region. The U.S. has also imposed sanctions on Maduro's family members and key associates, accusing them of supporting a rogue narco-state. Former U.S. President Donald Trump repeatedly called for Maduro to step down, suggesting it would be a smart move, while accusing his government of misusing oil revenues to fund illicit activities, including drug terrorism, human trafficking, murder, and kidnapping. Despite this pressure, Maduro's government has found support from key international players. Russia and China have voiced their support, with Russia reaffirming its full support and solidarity with the Venezuelan leadership. Iran has also maintained close ties, both nations facing similar U.S. sanctions and diplomatic isolation. Notably, Iran's Supreme National Security Council has instructed domestic media to avoid publishing biased reports about Venezuela, citing a U.S.-led campaign of economic and psychological pressure. The United States, the European Union, and several Latin American countries do not recognize Maduro's current administration, adding to the international isolation. Maduro's government has consistently denied any links to criminal activities, countering that the U.S. aims to control Venezuela's vast oil reserves. Venezuela has declared its unwavering commitment to defending its sovereignty, territorial integrity, and natural resources. In accordance with international law, Maduro has directly responded to Trump's calls for his resignation by suggesting that the former president should instead focus on addressing problems within his own country. The U.S. blockade of Venezuelan oil tankers has significantly slowed activity at Venezuelan ports, with tankers primarily transporting oil between domestic locations. Maduro has warned that the U.S. actions will impact the supply of oil and energy, leading to instability in international markets and damaging the economies of Latin America, the Caribbean, and the broader global community. This intricate situation defines Nicolas Maduro's presidency in Venezuela as of December 2025, a period marked by significant international pressure and economic challenges.